मन्दारमुख्यबहुपुष्पसुपूजिताय तस्मै काराय नमः शिवाय.
Top of the morning, Bay, with Good Morning Bay.
Get to know about the traffic on your way and what's news around the world today.
Some wisdom skills along the way.
Oh, and a song to hum along with and sway.
Get your perfect entertaining start to the day.
At 9 a.m. every weekday morning with
Mahima's Good Morning
Bay.
Good
morning, Bay.
आप सभी लोग हमारी तरफ से एक प्यार भरा नमस्ते,
Namaskar.
वनकम,
Namaskara.
खुशामदीद,
Assalamualaikum.
सत श्री अकाल,
మీకు అందరికీ వందనము.
जय स्वामी नारायण,
जय श्री कृष्ण.
जय जनेन्द्र.
हमारे इस्माइली भाई बंधुओं को बोलते हैं याली मदद.
मौला अली बदर बोलते हुए सारे फीजी अहमद को बोलेंगे नीसा बुल्ला बदरजन. हम आगे हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारे. मैं से फालतू बाबा.
And of course myself फालतू रानी. And हम आगे हैं बदजान एक और हफ्ते का न्यूज़ व्यूज एंटरटेनमेंट सब कुछ लेके totally to make your life totally exciting and मस्तानी.
True that, brother Jani. So let's not wait any further because काफी सारा news आ रहा है. We actually want to know what's happening on there, brother Jan. And let me tell you, अगर आप सोच रहे, oh my God, this news is very important for me. I won't read up in detail. I just missed whatever फालतू news sharing right now. आप जाके हमारे वेबसाइट पे चेक कर सकते हैं. It's called Media Mahima. It's an unbiased news blog where you get information of whatever is happening around the world. And इसका आपको जानकारी चाहिए तो very simple. As I told you, follow mediamahima.com. That's very simple. Banjan, following mediamahima.com will take you to the source where we also get our news from. And अभी के लिए Banjan, let's quickly go see what's happening with the headlines. Fadhani, what do we have as headlines today?
There's a bunch of different headlines that are coming out, Alibaba, and I've got to tell you that one of the biggest headlines that's coming out is that in a major ruling, the U.S. Supreme Court strikes down a strict Louisiana abortion law.
Wow.
Yes, the U.S. Supreme Court has been very, very active today. They've also cleared the way for the resumption of the federal executions, which were on hold since 2003, using the lethal injection. The U.S. Supreme Court has also spurned environmental challenges to Trump's border wall. Trump, this was a big news that broke over the weekend, Manajan, and this was with regard to how Russia paid military fighters to kill U.S. troops.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
in Afghanistan, yes. Afghan fighters were paid to kill U.S. troops, and apparently Trump
Like a
had...
bounty, huh?
Yes,
Wow.
and apparently Trump had been briefed on it, but Trump is denying being told about Russian bounties to kill U.S. troops in Afghanistan. U.S. House Speaker requests holding an immediate briefing on the Russian-Afghan reports. Immediately, like in quotes, immediately. India increases surveillance in the Indian Ocean to monitor Chinese activities. Maharashtra has extended the lockdown till July 31st, 2020, and a terrorist attack has occurred on the Pakistani stock exchange. 11 people have been killed, and the hostage situation is now under control. They have foiled that particular hostage situation. And of course, Wall Street has gained as investors pin hope on a stimulus-powered rebound. But there's also other news and an exclusive Reuters report, which we will share on MediaMahima.com, which is talking about how there's going to be a huge cash crunch that's going to come into play after your benefits run out.
Wow.
Most people are not going back to work even because they're getting the unemployment benefits. But once those run out, what's going to happen? So there's going to be a huge cash crunch that's going to happen. We'll bring you all that right after this. In a major ruling, the U.S. Supreme Court defended abortion rights on Monday by striking down a Louisiana law placing restrictions on doctors who perform the procedure, dealing a blow to anti-abortion advocates. In the 5-4 ruling, Conservative Chief Justice John Roberts joined 4 Liberal justices in the majority, representing a victory for Shreveport-based abortion provider Hope Medical Group for Women in its challenge to the 2014 law. The measure had required that doctors who perform abortions to have a sometimes difficult to obtain formal affiliation called admitting privileges at a hospital within 30 miles of the clinic. Two of the three clinics that perform abortions in Louisiana, a state of about 4.6 million people, would have been forced to close under this if the law had taken effect, according to lawyers for the Hope Medical Group. President Donald Trump's administration supported Louisiana in the case when they passed this particular law. Anti-abortion advocates had hoped the Supreme Court, with its 5-4 conservative majority, would be willing to permit abortion restrictions like those being pursued by Louisiana and other conservative states. Well, I mentioned to you that the US Supreme Court had a whole bunch of landmark decisions that came out. They also today paved the way for President Donald Trump's administration to carry out the first federal executions since 2003, turning away an appeal by 4 inmates challenging the lethal injection protocols due to be used. For those of you who are not familiar with that, Banijad, I don't have too much information about it, but the last we heard about it was the reason they stopped using lethal injections was because it is inhuman and it causes the body to go into, they get severe nerve pain. The people are put through major pain. Although it seems like a painless way to die when you're looking at them when the injection is injected, apparently it's very inhuman because they are in severe pain when the individuals die. They experience extreme pain before they die. So that is one of the reasons that it was put on hold. But the justices left in place a lower court ruling that had led the executions to proceed. The condemned men convicted in federal courts of murder had appealed after the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit on April 7th threw out a judge's injunction that had blocked these particular executions. The inmates Daniel Lee, Wesley Perkey, Alfred Bourgeois, and Dustin Honken are scheduled for execution in July and August at a federal prison in Terre Haute, Indiana. And the brief court order noted that 2 of the 4 liberal justices, Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Sonia Sotomayor, had favored hearing the appeal. Lee, a white supremacist, is due to be first executed on July 13th. He was convicted in Arkansas in the suffocation deaths carried out with an accomplice of a gun dealer, the man's wife, and her 8-year-old daughter in 1996. So if you want to catch up more details on this particular story, Banjan, you can go to mediamahima.com. One other landmark ruling that came out from the US Supreme Court is that they declined to hear a challenge by 4 environmental groups to the authority of President Donald Trump's administration to build his the promised wall along the Mexico border.
What?
Yes. The justices turned away an appeal by the groups of federal judges ruling that rejected their claims that the administration had unlawfully undertaken border wall projects in Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Texas harmful to plant and animal life. The groups had argued that the 1996 law under which the administration is building the wall gave too much power to the executive branch in violation of the U.S. Constitution. Yeah. So, and then, of course, remember I told you about Trump being briefed on Afghanistan? President Donald Trump said on Sunday that he was never briefed about the reported Russian efforts to pay bounties to Taliban-linked militants to kill U.S. troops in Afghanistan, blasting a New York Times report on the bounties.
Hey, were these briefings at all recorded someplace? They actually have a record which released after like 20 years. He doesn't fear that, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Oh my God.
He said, nobody briefed or told me, Vice President Pence, or Chief of Staff Mark Meadows about the so-called attacks on our troops in Afghanistan by Russians. He tweeted, calling on the newspaper to name its anonymous source. Everybody is denying it, and there have not been many attacks on us, is what he's saying, but apparently it is true. So, but if you want to catch up on the detailed news story, Banjan, and everything else that we shared in the news headlines this morning, you can go to mediamahima.com. Once again, mediamahima.com. I know. Many of you are wondering, oh my God, what about your Ganika Kida? What's happening with
It'll
regard-
come. But quickly, news from India. I'm really curious to know what's happening in India. You said I know the West Bengal already did a closure, right? They
Yeah.
extended their shelter-in-place kind of a situation.
Well, in Mumbai, I think Mumbai has extended its have extended their lockdown till July
Maharashtra.
31st. Maharashtra,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Okay.
Maharashtra has extended their lockdown till July 31st. But what other big news that's coming out of India is this, dude, that the Indian Navy has increased its surveillance missions and beefed up operational deployment in the Indian Ocean region in the wake of India's 7-week bitter border standoff with China in eastern Ladakh. People familiar with the development are saying. The Indian Navy is also ramping up its operational cooperation with various friendly naval forces like the US Navy and Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in view of the fast evolving regional security landscape, they said. And also, sad news from Pakistan. 4 heavily armed militants attacked the busy Pakistani stock exchange building with guns and grenades on Monday morning, killing 4 security guards and a police officer before being shot dead in an exchange of fire, authorities have said. There was a hostage situation and it was eventually foiled. More on that story too you will find on mediamahima.com.
That's it, Badijan. So, आज of course traffic का बारे क्या बताया? COVID shelter updates चल रही है. Everybody's having something in mind as to what's happening. Do you have any more updates for us, Falguni?
COVID shelter in place? Yes, Altababa.
What is it?
I do have updates.
Uh-huh.
About the coronavirus, more than 500,000 people have now died of COVID-19 worldwide, and more than 10 million cases have been diagnosed. Those aren't the only worrying numbers. Only 2 US states have reported a downward trend in cases over the weekend, and Friday marked the biggest nationwide single-day increase in cases, with 40,173 new reports. Even though states have increased testing, a survey from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention found the total number of infections could be up to 24 times higher than reported. All of this may translate to a new round of restrictions. Already, at least a dozen states are pausing their reopening plans, and others are looking at ways to keep the weekend's 4th of July holiday from becoming a disastrous cubicle of new infections. On the vaccine front, Dr. Anthony Fauci said a vaccine may not be enough to get the U.S. to herd immunity status if not enough people agree to get it. On the Hill, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi voiced her support for a federal mandate on mask wearing, and none of this seemed to bother Vice President Mike Pence, who attended a church service in Texas this weekend with thousands of other worshippers and a 100% unmasked choir.
Nice.
Yeah. So, aside from that, of course, there is also news that from Europe, Altu, that Russian intelligence officers for the military intelligence, GRU, recently offered money to Taliban fighters, like I said. So, even Europe is confirming that this has happened.
So it does happen, Badijan. So all these updates we get on our news blog, mediamahima.com. Of course, right now, what we're going to do, we're going to sign off a little bit early from our show today with our Gariga Kida.
Yeah.
Right, Falguni?
Yeah. We're going to be back tonight live at 5 on the Pam Pam Show, Balajan. For those of you who would like to watch us, yeah, right now we haven't boycotted Facebook yet. There are a lot of companies that have. If you want to find out who are the companies, big names like Hershey's, Starbucks, Coca-Cola, or Ben & Jerry's, Verizon, so many of them have boycotted. Why? Go find out on mediamahima.com. That's all we have for you on this morning's Good Morning Bay. See you tonight. Have a fantastic, magnificent Monday.